silhouette. Semi-gloss black, Mr. Color 92. The instructions call for flat black for the dashboard, but I want to do it in semi-gloss just because I don't like how people tell me what to do, you know? Say, hey, I'm an American. There we go. We'll do the same for the steering wheel. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of this stuff with Mr. Color 33 flat black. So I just laid down some flat black, Mr. Color 33. Next I'm going to do the bottom part here. And that will be Mr. Color 28 steel. Alright, I thought I was recording all this time, and then it just powered off, so I guess I didn't hit the button. Anyhow, so I am using Mr. Color 3 Gloss Red, and going over this. So I had used the 1000 grit to kind of sand down, you know, because when I did this steel color, I kind of, you know, got some overspray along this area here, so I kind of sanded it down. What I probably should have done is just use the white primer on there first to go ahead and reprime it, but it's too late now, I guess. But anyhow, I'm using the auto leveling thinner, of course, because I want to build up a shine. I think subsequent coats, it probably this the black color, it should come out to be pretty even, I guess. We'll see. Freaking dust strand right there. Okay, I got it. Usually the auto leveling kind of takes care of that. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry, come back to it. I don't want this to go on too heavy, but that dark color is subsiding significantly. So I just don't want to overspray. I'm just gonna set this aside and come back to it. I'm going to go over this with 1500 grit, wet sanding. So there's some imperfections, and little dust particles that got in here. Just kind of wet sand it before giving it a second coat. Now I was afraid of losing some of the detail, like around here, but after the auto leveling, yeah, after it dried off, then there was no problem. You can still see the darker shade in there, so I'm hoping that that is going to finally disappear with another coat of paint. So let's just get all of this in, smoothed down hopefully, and ready for a second coat of paint. So I did kind of overspray just a bit, trying to cover up that dark color. Again, I should have just gone over it with some that 1500 extra fine white surfacer. But oh well. Let's see if I can do this with another coat, so I wouldn't have to strip down the paint at all, right? Okay, so the next time I get back to this kit, I'll be ready for a second coat. Okay, second coat, here we go. Next, I would like to paint the seats, and I'm just going to use flat red Tamiya XF7 because I don't really see a point in using the same paint as the body color. It wouldn't look natural. And I've seen pictures, and it's not the same exact red anyway, so there you go. It looks pretty glossy, but it's going to dry flat because it's a flat paint. Just make sure there's no underspray. Okay, we're gonna give it a clear coat. I did a wet sanding over the surface, and it should be pretty good now. Actually, I just noticed I missed a little speck here. Let me go ahead and there. Okay. Alright. Let me make sure it's dry. Okay. Alright. Oh no. No. Okay, slowly building it. Oh crap. Another big strand right there. Okay. Just scraped it off there. Kind of rely on the auto leveling properties of it. So. I think I'm pretty much done. Okay. Okay. I would like to keep this as clean as I can. Alright, so this is just some tack here. Just kind of stick it right there. rear view mirror. Or side mirror, I should say. Just kind of gently brush the CA glue onto there. And then put this into place. Then I'll remove the tack once the CA glue has set and dried. Or just wait till it pops off on its own. Whichever, huh? Whatever. There we go. We're done with that now. Alright, I can start decaling and doing other stuff. Now, I just dipped the windshield and the back window into Future. Alright, the floor polish, the acrylic floor polish. I'm letting that sit right now. Until then, there's not much I can really do, I guess. Just do a little bit of yeah, I'm gonna do a clear coat first before I do some of the detail painting, right? So, which means I'm gonna have to do the decaling first, I believe. Unfortunately, somehow I have lost a part. There is a part here that goes into the back window. And it goes down here. It attaches to here, and this is what it looks like on the inside of the window. There's a red part, and that's part number 38 right here. And unfortunately, part 50, I've lost it. I've totally lost it. Now you paint this thing black, you paint this part silver, and then you put the red on top of that. Well, I've lost it. Now I could... What runner is this? Runner B. I could pay 500 yen, and then with all of the fees involved, it'll probably be like, you know, 1,200 or something or other just for that one tiny part. Yeah. Well, instead, since this is just kind of tucked away in the back window, I have created this. I cut it out of plastic plate, just the Tamiya plastic plate, and I kind of recreated it. It looks kind of nice, I guess. It's just going to be something to... It's not going to draw much attention to the eye. And I'm just going to give this a shot here. So, I got the flat black here. And I got to open this. There we go. Okay, let's stir this up. I do like the smell of Tamiya acrylic. It's pretty nice. I must say, it is pretty nice. Alright, so. There. Which gives us a shot here. Yeah. Alright, I'll just let's paint this up flat black. I'll put these seats in place. kind of messy right there. I'm going to try to... Oh, you know what? No, forget it. I'm not going to try to wipe that off, I don't think. See, look, it took off some of the paint just then. Just leave it alone. It's decaling time. Oh my. Everybody's favorite. Putting down these silly decals. I just hope that this is going to be, it's going to work out just fine. Not a whole lot to put on this car, so that's good. Alright, so this AZ-1 logo goes right in the middle. And come on. Get that wet. Okay. Come on. It's at an angle. I don't want it to be at an angle. Alright, Mr. Marksetter. So it's a completely glossy surface, so there's no reason for this to misbehave, right? I think that did it. Okay. Got a couple of really tiny decals to go onto the top here in the front. And this neat little colorful guy right here, which goes right and the top here on the hood. Right in the middle. Okay. And another one goes here. So this is decal number 5. It's like another neat little silver decal. That's nice. All right, so that goes basically right here in the middle. All right. So I've already done the dashboard, instrumentation, and the steering wheel here. I'll just continue. I got these rather large ones that go down on the side here. I guess I'll do that next. Then for the license plate, because this is just a boring, it just says Autozam AZ-1. I don't want to use that. Don't want to use that. Instead, I'm going to use this by Fujimi. These are number plates, Japanese license plates, Western Japan. Alright, I will try to have this done in a way that you could see it, okay? Now, this is a K car, right? It's a small engine car, so it has a yellow license plate, alright? So, this number plate decal set has several white license plates and then a few yellow license plates. The yellow ones are for these smaller cars here, okay? Now, that part is the decal. That is easy, but what I need to do is use these dry transfers here, okay? So let me show you how this works. I have a chopstick here. I'm going to be using this to dry transfer stuff here. Now, license plates are registered to different cities, okay? So, what I want to do, I lived in Himeji 20 years ago. I was a teacher there. So, like, this is Western Japan, okay? So we got Ishikawa, we got Fukui, we got Gifu. Here's Numazu,
Hamamatsu, Toyohashi, Osaka, Kyoto, Kobe, Himeji is right here. Here's a, she got this, like, Nara, there's so many different license plates you can do here. So this is taped to where, you know, the cutting mat. Sorry, brain fart. And what I'm going to do is just kind of line this up here. Alright. Need this to be about right here. So there's a representation of the silver screw. So I'm going to just rub this with the chopstick. Now I only have one shot at getting this done properly, so I'm going to just rub the crap out of this thing here. Alright. Lift up. Hear me, baby, hold together. There we go. Himeji. And I got a little bit crooked. Darn it. Oh well. Oh well. A little bit crooked. And then the small letters, the small numbers I mean, come next. Okay, shoot. Well, that sucks. Let's just do, I don't know, 1. Three. I don't know, 5. Let's just do 5. 1, 3, 5. I don't care. Right. Alright, the number 5. Alright, so Himeji 1, 3, 5. And then the big ones go. The big ones go down here. Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright, before you do that, you gotta do one of the hiragana ones here. So this kind of goes off to the side here. Let's just do sa. Just because. Doesn't matter. Plus it's easy, it's right there. Alright. Sa. Okay. Two? Yeah, looks a little bit crooked. Oh well. Hey, let's do 21.99, right? Let's do Yamato here, I guess. I don't know. 21. Where's the hyphen? Oh, here we go. Here are the hyphens. Down here. $21.99. So this isn't really the easiest way to do this. I would say maybe put decals on top of decals, and that way you can slide it around. Because obviously, as you can see here, what I've done is kind of crooked. This is maybe not the easiest way to do it. Now I'll have to just repeat the process though for the second license plate. Second license plate will be on the back, right? Because you need to have 2 license plates in Japan. But there we go. That's one. Hopefully the next one's going to be nicer. So yeah, all you need is just a chopstick or something to rub it down with.
And this is masks are here to stay, and they're quickly becoming a way to express ourselves. Hugh says, will you follow the narrative? So what does this mean? Remember back in September 11, 2001, 9/11? What did they do then? The deep state pushed forward the plan to take away our rights by tricking the public into thinking that
Nice.
coming for us. So they said, we need security, and the only way to do
Okay.
that is to search everyone boarding a plane, boarding a train, going to an amusement park, to a concert. This is the same thing that they're trying to do now. They're trying to make
All right.
us conform to this new way of life by wearing a mask everywhere. They want you to be afraid, just like they wanted you to be afraid in 9/11 and give up all your rights. Now, Lisa Crowley, she has a different take on this. She said, a thought just occurred to me. Is this the real reason they are pushing for masks? Is this how Antifa will skirt anti-mask laws? It could be. But I do believe what they're trying to push here is to make us believe that we could be infected at any time and we have to wear these ridiculous masks everywhere. Remember Benjamin Franklin? Those
Great.
who give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. This is a scare tactic. The same scare tactic they used back in 2001 and with every single other event where where they continually told us we have to give up our rights because we'll protect you. You don't need their protection.
A little bit crooked, but